You could even do a triple stop if you're feeling especially melodramatic. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Hey fiddlers, welcome to today's fiddle video. Today we're going to be learning a hornpipe for a change. This is the Boys of Blue Hill. It's a traditional Irish hornpipe and I think you're going to like it. If you'd like sheet music and practice tracks for this tune, as well as the variation we're going to cover today, plus a harmony, plus a chord chart, you'll find a link for all of that in the description. All right. It's hornpipe time. First of all, let's go ahead and play the scale of the key that we are in today so that we know where these left-hand fingers might go. We are in the key of D major, classic. So let's play a D major scale starting with the open D, first finger, second, third, A, 1, 2, 3. We're also going to have some notes on the E string in this tune, so let's play that open E. 1, low 2, 3, and 4. The key of D major has 2 sharps, F sharp and C sharp. Okay, we've got our key. Let's go ahead and figure out what our time signature is. The Boys of Blue Hill is a hornpipe, so we're in 4/4 time. The general feel is going to be 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1, 2, 3, 4. You might notice that it has a little bit of a swung rhythm, and here's what I mean by that. If you look at sheet music for a hornpipe, it may well be all written out as all eighth notes, but we're not going to play those eighth notes exactly evenly. Instead of we're going the difference is that instead of just playing all evenly, we've got this long, short, long, short, long, short, long, short swung rhythm. All right, we've got our key, we've got our time signature. Let's learn the tune. As I usually do, I'm going to be teaching this tune by call and response so you can learn it by ear. I'll play a short phrase of the tune. You can pause and try playing it back. I'll play it again a couple times. You can pause each time and try playing the phrase back. And if you don't get it by the third time, no worries. You can always just scroll back and try again. As with many fiddle tunes, the Boys of Blue Hill has an A part, which is the first half of the tune, and a B part, which is the second half of the tune. We play each of those twice. Let's start by learning the A part. The first phrase of the A part starts with the third finger on the A string playing a D, and it'll go like this. 1, 2, 3. One more time. The second phrase of the A part also starts with that third finger on the A string playing a D. 1, 2, 3. We've got phrases 1 and 2 of the A part. Let's try stringing those together and playing from the beginning. Remember, we're starting with that third finger on the A string. 1, 2, 3. Phrase 1. Second phrase. Moving on to phrase 3 of the A part, it's going to start again with that third finger on the A string playing a D. 1, 2, 3. You might notice that's exactly the same as the first phrase of the A part. The fourth and final phrase of the A part starts again with the third finger on the A string playing a D. 1, 2, 3. So that fourth phrase is very similar to the second phrase, just a little variation at the end there. We've got phrases 3 and 4. Let's try putting those two together, starting with that third finger on the A string. 1, 2, 3. Phrase 3. Last phrase. And that's it. We've got half the tune. Hang in there. Let's try playing it 2 times through from the top. Again, starting with that third finger on the A string. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. First phrase. Second. Third. Fourth. Again. All right, we've got that A part. Let's move on to the second half of the tune, the B part. The first phrase of the B part starts with the first finger on the E string playing an F sharp. 1, 2, 3. The second phrase of the B part is going to be very similar to the second phrase of the A part, but it's going to start with the third finger on the E string playing an A. 1, 2, 3. Those are phrases 1 and 2 of the B part, so we are halfway through the second half of the tune. Let's try putting those two phrases together. Remember, we're starting with that first finger on the E string playing an F sharp. 1, 2, 3. First phrase. Second. All right, and from here to the end, you actually already know this part. It's the same as phrases 3 and 4 from the A part. So let's do a very quick review. The third phrase of the B part starts with that third finger on the A string playing a D. 1, 2, 3. And the final phrase of the B part starts with that third finger on the A string playing a D once more. 1, 2, 3. Let's string phrases 3 and 4 of the B part together, starting with the third finger on the A string. 1, 2, 3. Third phrase. Four. So we now have the whole B part. Let's play it 2 times through. Remember, we're starting with that F sharp, the first finger on the E string. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. First phrase. Second. Third. Fourth. Again. And just like that, we have learned the whole entire tune. Congratulations. Let's go ahead and play the whole tune A, A, B, B. So now we have to remember, how did that A part start? It's going to start with this phrase. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. A part. Repeat. B part. Repeat. you'd like to play that with guitar backup, you can go back to the beginning of the video and play it along with me. But before you go, I do want to throw some variations your way just for fun. In the A part, we're going to have some melodic changes to the tune as well as some double stops. And in the B part, we're also going to add some melodic changes to the tune using some arpeggios. Here's what the A part variation is going to sound like. All right, this is what's happening. In that first phrase, instead of just playing, we're gonna add a little double stop at the end there. A double stop is just when you're playing two strings at the same time with your bow, and we're just playing the open D and the A together there. After that, instead of going, we're just gonna start right on the open A and we're gonna go. All right, so from here, we're going to play the melody down an octave for just a little while. Instead of, we're gonna do that one octave lower, so 8 notes lower, starting on the open D. And then we're going to work our way back to where the melody is normally played, the normal octave for the tune, in the next little bit of the phrase. We've got, and now we're going to go, but we're also going to put a double stop there. That's the open D and first finger on the A string. You could even do a triple stop if you're feeling especially melodramatic. The triple stop is the open G, the open D, and then the first finger on A. And you just roll across those with your bow. Here's that whole phrase. And then to cap it all off, we're going to change the very beginning of the next phrase. Instead of going, we're going to play that double stop we just played one more time right before the next downbeat starts. So kind of instead of those two pickup notes, we're just going to play. So it'll sound like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. So if we take that whole melodic variation from the beginning, it goes like this. And then we just play it to the end normally. That's our whole A part variation. Let's play it 2 times through. 1, 2, 3. Double stop, melodic change, double stop again, again, All right, moving on to our B part variation. This is what the B part variation will sound like. All right, here's what we're doing. Instead of that first phrase, we're playing a sort of arpeggio here, and this is where it's good to do your arpeggios, fiddlers. So we're gonna play the normal first 3 notes of the B part, but we're gonna hang out on that 3rd finger for a sec, Then we're gonna do a little D arpeggio. We're gonna launch into it with a 4th finger pickup note. So those are all notes in the D arpeggio. Then we're going to go into the E minor arpeggio. So that's just the E minor arpeggio, but starting on the 2nd note of the arpeggio. So putting those 2 arpeggios together, we've got and then we just play the rest of the B part totally normal. That's our B part variation. Let's play it 2 times through. 1, 2, 3. Arpeggios. Repeat. Now we have the entire variation. Let's play the whole thing A, A, B, B. Remember that first phrase of the A part is going to be 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. A part. Repeat. B part. Again. If you'd like to try playing that variation with guitar backup, you can scroll back to the beginning of the video and play it along with me. All right, fiddlers, that wraps up today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. Again, if you'd like sheet music and practice tracks for the tune, as well as the variation we covered, plus a harmony, plus a chord chart for the chord instrument playing folks in your life, you'll find a link for all of that in the description. Many thanks, as always, to my brother Dan Faiella for providing the guitar backup on this video. Have a wonderful day, happy fiddling, and I'll see you soon.